In a few short weeks, next year is about to start. It's already 22nd of November, and maybe 40 days or 35 days or something like that, we are going to be entering in the 2025. You set goals every single year. Even in 2024, you had huge goals. You made plans and then life got in the way. I've been there too. Years slipping by without any real progress. But 2025 can be different. In this video, I'll share 10 simple yet powerful habits that will transform your mindset, productivity, and even your happiness. These are not just simple hedonistic hippie hoppy ideas. They are life-changing actions that actually works. So let's start with 10 habits that will transform your life in 2025. So before jumping into the actual content, I would like to say one thing, that you don't need to master all of these 10 habits at once. Pick one, start small, and then build the momentum. You don't necessarily need to master all of these habits. You don't necessarily need to follow all of these 10 habits. If you can, then that's fantastic. But it's all about consistency. If you can just pick 5 or maybe 4 and do that over a long enough period of time, 8 months, 9 months, and even 12 months, that's fantastic. Rather than if you take all of these 10 habits and do them just for 30 days or maybe 40 days or something like that. So it's all about consistency, not perfection. Take as many as you can, but don't overwhelm yourself, and do them for a long enough period of time. It's all about time. Time is what matters. So let's start with habit number 1. The morning planning. Start your day with the intentions. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes every single morning writing down your top 3 priorities of the day. You have to wake up and decide that what are the 3 most important things that I'm going to do. You don't necessarily need 50 things to complete in a day. You just need 3 key priorities to accomplish, and you're going to focus on just those 3 things. This keeps you focused and stops you from wasting time on meaningless tasks. So when you have 3 basic things defined, like I'm going to write this book, or maybe I'm going to record this video, or maybe I'm going to work on this project, maybe I'm going to do gratitude journaling, go out, do this, do that. 3 priorities. If you have defined that, you're going to accomplish all of these 3. And this is like, there was a study, I think, which showed 56% of the people who write their goals actually accomplish it. 56% of them. That's a pretty good number. Like if you don't write them, you're not going to complete them anyways. So better write them and be on 56% of the side. So habit number 2, 30 minutes of reading daily. Knowledge is power. So reading 30 minutes a day compounds over time, whether it's like a self-help book, a biography, skill-based book. The habit sharpens your mind and keeps you growing. But you have to understand, it has to be a non-fiction book. It has to be something helpful. It doesn't necessarily need to be a manga or something like a Shin-chan comic book. It has to be a non-fiction book, a self-help book, biography, skill-based book. You can read things like maybe, I've already suggested like 5 or 10 books. I have already suggested, I have videos on that. You can go and find the link in the description. You can just click on that and find the books that are really helpful. I've suggested a bunch of different books that are going to be really helpful. So make sure you read those books, not some nonsense manga or some Naruto or whatever that happens to be. Habit number 3, weekly reflections. Every single Sunday, spend at least 10 minutes and review how your week went, what worked and what didn't. Okay, so let's just say every single day for this entire week, you woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but you see that from 4 to 5, you were just procrastinating. Most of the time you procrastinate when you wake up early in the morning, but when you stay up at the night, you work better. So okay, you found the data points. You are finding the data points. So that's why you need reviewing your week to find the data points, and that will help you improve your habits. And these habits will help you adjust and improve continuously over time. Habit number 4, digital detox hours. You have to have boundaries with your device. 1 hour before bed and 1 hour after waking up, avoid any sort of screens. It improves your sleep and helps you focus better throughout the day. So as soon as you wake up, don't grab your phone or scroll social media. If you are using it for productive purposes, if you are using like it to create some kind of project or recording video or content creation or any of those things, then that's acceptable. But if you are just using your laptop or your phone for social media, then avoid it as much as you possibly can. Habit number 5, gratitude practice. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. This simple habit rewires your brain for focus on positive even during the hard times. It is genuinely one of the best possible practices that you can ever do in your entire life. Gratitude practice has genuinely changed life of millions, even changed my own selves. So make sure you include this one. Habit number 6, move your body daily. So exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. So you can do any sort of physical activities just for maybe 15 to 45 minutes. That's more than enough. Not more than enough, that's good enough. So just pick anything, maybe stretching, 15 minutes of walk, maybe a sprint, jogging, physical activities at the gym or martial arts, anything that releases endorphin, which basically boosts your energy. Habit number 7, learn one new skill. So just pick something and commit to learning that one skill in 2025. Whether it's cooking, coding, or a new language. Cooking, new language, all of these stuff are secondary. You have to pick some sort of real skill, like the real world skill, like coding. Maybe you want to go into web development, application development, or maybe you want to do project management, accounting, whatever that happens to be. Pick some real world skill. It builds confidence and keeps you adaptable in the changing world. So just pick one skill and dedicate the entire year to that. Habit number 8, sleep optimization. Sleep is your secret weapon. So aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Set maybe a bedtime routine, dim the lights before you go to bed and read a book. Like just avoid the screens for maybe an hour before you go to bed. And keep the room cool. Don't keep like a warm room because that's not optimum for a good sleep. Habit number 9, simplify your life. Declutter your space and your commitments. Focus on only things that truly matters in your life, that truly add value to your life, and say no to all of the things that does not matter. Like just declutter your space, remove all of the things that are nonsense, and just focus on the things that are going to push you forward. Last, the habit number 10, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Progress takes time and setbacks are the part of the process. So treat yourself like you treat a close friend. It does not necessarily mean that you're gonna just be very soft at yourself. Treat yourself like your close friend. You want your close friend to grow. You want your close friend to become the best possible version of himself. But at the same time, you're not gonna hit him. You're not gonna be angry at him all of the time. But you are going to understand him and you are going to help him out of this rut that you are onto. So practice self-compassion, be kind to yourself, and progress takes time, but you have to be consistent to it. You have to stick with yourself. So before you put all of these stuff into practice, you have to understand the key. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit, commit to it for 30 days, 40 days, or maybe 60 days. 30 days is good enough, and watch how your life starts to shift. Once it sticks, add another, and transformation will happen step by step. 2025 can be the year you finally will build your life that you're dreaming for. So these 10 habits are going to be the blueprint, simple, effective, and proven to work. So start today, and if you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and stick around. Together, we'll make 2025 the best year. So see you in the next one.